I was I still got this little box up here spinning. It's from Steven earlier. What the fuck is Lynn playing? Clips of Pam? Probably, Judy. You know, Pam hasn't even been on here, and she's fucking playing clips of Pam. You know, go figure. Trying to start shit. Trying to bring Pam back, I guess. I mean, that's the way that's how that shit seems. Hey, who is that? Let me look. Oh, hey, Strawberry. How you doing? I ain't got my glasses on. It's off 33. You want to call back in for a little bit, man? No, I did see you though earlier, Judy. That was nice that you did have my back in there. I mean, it was fucking pathetic. You seen the fucking death threats, didn't you, Judy? Fucking pathetic. And then they get mad because I tell them what I'll fucking do when they come to my fucking house. I tell them exactly what would happen to them. I have children here. Don't come fucking trying to fuck with my place.
Matt, do you know Irene the Queen?
Who?
Irene the Queen.
Irene the Queen? Irene the Queen? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. She's 16 years old, but Don Stakes knows her. And so
oh, wow.
Rottenfoot. How about that?
Wow.
Ask Don Stakes about Irene the Queen, 16-year-old. Ask him.
Yeah.
Ask him why he's influencing a young lady and encouraging her to be vile, and ask, an older man how his mother got shot in the back by police. I mean, who thinks that's funny, man? Seriously.
Yeah, really. That's fucked up. Okay. He was really doing that for entertainment? That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's entertainment. Yeah, with the juice conductor. I guess there's no out of bounds, just or the rules are just for certain people they don't like me, juice conductor, and others. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I'd like to know if it bothers anybody that they're encouraging a 16-year-old girl, to be violent. I wonder if it was their daughter, would they like it if the shoe were on the other foot? Look at don't Google that name, whatever you do, man.
What's up, Wolf? Cadman raped a man in Japan.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. It's a one-way street. So listen, and it's funny, man. They want to make the rules like Cadman became a victim after he came after me. Okay, all those times. Okay, and of course he still has no problem saying my name. So look, man, he came after me, and now he's my victim after he threatened to kill me. How does that work exactly? Can anybody explain that to me? Make some sense.
I can't. There's no explanation, man.
Yes, I just told you. There's Irene the Queen, man. I have it recorded. She said she's 16.
And freaking weird, though.
Conservative Rottenfoot. Okay, and Don Stakes. Don Stakes was giving her advice, telling her, because she was getting scared that she might get found out and who she is. And Stakes said, nobody will find out who you are unless you tell them so yourself. Okay, so Don was so interested to find out the story of what she did. And of course, conservative Rottenfoot basically said that, she just came right out and said that, how did your mother die getting shot in the back by police? And actually they liked it because he got touched by it. It bothered him, and I thought that was so fucking cruel myself. And then, of course, conservative Rottenfoot follows that up with calling in and saying, no, his mother died from herpes, okay, from sucking all the dick. I mean, he's just to, kind of be even more gross. So they're a pretty vile bunch, and Don Stakes supports that. Those are facts.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, and it's funny because he was on there and he was like, look, he knows he doesn't like black people. He's racist. And he goes, just because I spent, this time with you over here doesn't mean that I'm racist, because, he played the game of, fighting against his argument. But, You know, how many times how much time do you spend with somebody that you're trying to normalize? And I think Don Stace is trying to normalize that racist.
Probably.
So now he's got somebody, coming after Daisy for no reason, won't denounce him, okay, won't denounce the other guys. He's fucking with 16-year-old girls online, clearly has no boundaries, like I said.
Well, supposedly he denounced them, but that's what I was saying earlier. 33. This is why I don't hang with fucking weak people like Don Stakes. He knows what Crandon fucking said, and all he says is, which it's fucking fake news. He says, "Oh, I denounce that." That's it. I mean, he's weak, man. I don't hang around with fucking weak betas like that.
Listen,
I like
man,
people like you that fucking will destroy Crandon for saying shit like that. People like Wolf that fucking wrecked fucking Crandon for saying some shit like that. Wolf actually did a spoke. It's fucking he wrecked him.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I got a question for all 36 people out here. All right, isn't it blasphemous to denounce yourself as God? Doesn't Don Stakes do that? I mean, what religious man does that, man? It's kind of weird, man.
All right,
I'm just asking for all those religious folks out there. Is that blasphemous? And you're not supposed to fucking announce yourself as God. I mean, that's why. Even if you want to be joking, man, it doesn't sound like he's joking.
Oh, I mean, if he just said that like once in a fucking blue moon, you know what I mean? But to say that every day, it's fucking. That's
he announces himself as God, man. So he's blasphemous, man. He's telling you, I may know about certain things, but I'm something else. Oh, there you go. So he should denounce himself. He should denounce Divided for being a pervert. Okay, continuing a fucking trial over a bikini. Okay, saying that by telling on me because I wanted her to hit me in the head with pink dildos. I did, and she wanted to, man. Listen. All I'm gonna say is she likes this stuff. I mean, can't you people see that they thrive in this? Who doesn't trial over a stupid bikini? For God's sakes. I mean, are we seriously having this conversation? Oh, and by the way, doesn't Don Stakes continually call Nordic Mike a Nazi? And so, how is she trying to be friends with this guy? They make no fucking sense.
All right.
I mean,
why do that's what really gets on me. They sit there and pick on fucking Nordic Mike all the time.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even fucking. He's not being fucking vile and mean like fucking Brandon Cadman. Have you ever heard Mike talk like that? Okay, they say he said something about shoving a ice pick or something. So could you imagine Nordic Mike saying this, and hear this coming from Nordic's mouth? I mean, it would be like, it'd be laughable. You know what I mean?
Look, I know Nordic Mike. Okay, I don't agree with some of his views. Okay, but he's harmless, man. Okay, that's
exactly.
Listen, harmless, and he could take a little bit of a joke. I mean, listen, I messed with him a little bit, but we're talking about trolling, man. And it was funny.
Like Nordic Mike. I mean, she knows he's harmless. I mean,
listen, but Matt, what they're doing to this man is they threatened to put his information out, and now they found somebody unstable enough to do so. Cadman, okay?
Right.
All right. Listen, is anybody surprised? The man threatened to fucking kill me at the Luxor. Everybody forgave him, thought he was funny, ha ha. He somehow became a victim, did his victim tour, but everybody has short memories, man, and now we're here, and now he's attacking Daisy, and Don is staying quiet, just the way he stayed quiet when Boomer attacked Lynn and Refrigerator, and he doesn't care. It's for his entertainment. What's up, Scott? Listen, I'm just putting the light on the fucking darkness here, and they don't like it, man. So I say, anybody who knows, okay, Irene the Queen, who attacked the cruise conductor, she's 16. Don Stakes and the Rottenfoot, okay, are both fucking middle-aged men encouraging this kind of behavior, okay, where she goes to a man and says, How did your mother die? By getting shot in the back by police? And no, then he goes in and has to top that off with, she knows, did your mother die from herpes, from sucking all that dick? Really? I mean, I don't know, man. But then they cry when you come back at them and you hit them with a sledgehammer and they don't know how to come back from that. Amazing. And they're doing this to a 16-year-old girl and encouraging this. Imagine if that was your daughter. I wonder. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah. Not cool, man. If it was mine, I'd be pretty upset. That's
And
for
I'm
sure.
not even talking about his perversion, but he admitted that high IQ men like himself have, tendency to be a sexual degenerate. Didn't you say that, Don?
Apparently,
Yes,
Davey's
you
saying
did.
it's fake news. You
What's
have
that?
receipts on that, 33?
What's that? I have. What's that?
You have receipts on that?
Oh,
Just,
yes, I do. Of course, I do.
what are you talking about fake news then, Bill?
Not fake news, Val. He said it. He said it while talking to his buddy, the conservative Rottenfoot. Oh, Don opens up about a lot, man. You should see how, unfiltered Donnie was over there. Donna, Diana.
Actually, I think Rob actually played that the other day. So it's not fake news, that's for sure.
Listen, Rob knows. Okay, I'm
I think
sure he
Rob
can
played
about
it.
that. They're so mad at Rob now. They're trying to use TikTok on him. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun.
when they got triggered, man, they got to come back with the same shit. Oh
Funny.
man, that's too funny, man.
All right.
Shit, prima donna. There you go. That's not bad, man. But he's no primo. He's no
No,
primo.
Primo.
No primo, man. He's just the Donna. He's just a regular old fucking put a bag over her head and bend her over Donna.
That's funny.
Shit, there's nothing primo about him. Somehow he convinces himself that he's winning. Winning what? I don't know. Okay, but
Yeah, really. What is he winning? What's his prize?
all I know is it's been him and his little group of flunkies and against me, and they've been losing. And now other people are starting to catch on, and seems like he's got his hands full now, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, the TikTok, Rob. I was dying, bro. I was fucking dying. Yeah, listen, he can't even get out of his bed, bro. Boomer broke 2 ribs. Okay, getting out of bed. That's legendary, by the way.
That's the only legend, only way he's gonna get legend out of his act. You know, he wants so bad to be team legend. It's just not gonna
He's so
happen.
mad.
We don't
Matt, they're
accept
also
pucks
mad.
like that. He's too weak. Too weak, dude. Weak sauce.
Oh, wait, Lynn's live. Let's see what Lynn's saying.
And her whole group interfered and smeared him all over Periscope. So, anyway, that's that.
Wow, she's replaying Karen all day.
Yeah, I did say that though, because it won't. When you guys wake up in the morning and go on Scope, fucking talking shit, it'll never stop because somebody's always gonna have a response. As the shit Dave fucking Turner would say.
Well, listen, I have to say that I am fully
I know
responsible.
33 is a moderator. I don't know who's all moderators. I think Barker might be on there.
Listen, I take responsibility for Long Chin, Long Chin Lin.
Log Chidlid.
I understand. And Long
That shit was
Chin
fucking
Lin.
hilarious. That Scope on Icewolf that day. Oh, we were cracking up.
Listen, one order Long Chin Ling. Yeah, she's still scoping very good.
Wolf started playing the Chinese music and shit.
Listen, making fun of them is just like so easy, and it's like, God,
Long
and
and
I don't
animal
understand
chin.
why they're trying. Listen, what I don't understand is why they would even bother trying that shit with you and Val, man. I gotta say, man, I think that's gonna prove, pretty interesting.
Oh man, they tried hard today, man. With that bullshit today. I mean, they were trying to shame me to her. She stood her ground though and said that I'm her friend. You know, so they failed. They failed again.
Listen, they're gonna keep trying. Listen, I'm wondering if what's he gonna do with Grandin? Is he gonna scrub one off the board? Because I gotta say, and even the refrigerator was kind of like sided with
He's
him today.
he's gonna do nothing. He was in his scope right after he fucking did his fake denounce. Where he did his little thing. Oh, I denounce him. He writes it in the comments or something.
Well, listen,
Then he was in his scope fucking his buddy.
listen, and the refrigerator was with him too, man. So watch out! Watch out! Don't get run over on the line of play there by your refrigerator. That you could fumble the ball.
I raped a man in Japan. I raped a man in Japan. I raped a man in Japan. We're gonna do like with Julie Himba. Every time I call
Listen,
in, I'm
they
gonna
so
say it
badly
3
want Val
times.
to be bad.
3 times, just
And they
like with
want me to
Julie
be mad
Himba.
at Val so bad.
But listen, guys, listen.
Where's Val
He
go? I thought she
did.
was coming up.
Wait, can you hear me now? 33 can't hear me.
Yeah, I thought she was coming up.
Can
Can
you
you
hear
hear
it?
me?
Can you hear it?
No,
33.
no, I can't even see you. I'll have to come back in. Hold on.
Yeah,
All
come
right,
on
I'll
back
wait
up.
for him. I'll wait for him. In the meantime, I raped a man in Japan. I raped a man in Japan. I raped a man in
Wait,
Japan
listen to
3
this one.
times.
I got arrested for raping a man in Japan.
Mhm. All right, so my point is this about this Don Stakes avatar.
Hold on, Bell. Hey, 33. Can you hear Bell?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, hi.
Oh, hey, 33. Did you hear this? Listen to this. Let me know how this is. I got arrested for raping a man in Japan.
33, actually, when you played that and you played it over and over, it drove me fucking crazy. So I'll tell you what a hypocrite, guys. This is what a hypocrite, guys, is. All right, ready? Now I love it. Now I fucking love it.
Oh, you should have been
That's
on
what
the
a
Zoom that
hypocrite
day. That
is.
shit was funny.
But listen, here's my point. With this Don, listen, Don, I don't expect Don to not be friends with this guy. He's been friends with him for a long time. That's like you saying that I should stop being friends with Matt because Matt said something bad about them and expected me to do that. They should never expect me to do that because it ain't gonna happen. So why would I expect Don to do anything? And I respect the
Well, of
fact
course he
that
wouldn't.
Don, but you know what? I respect the fact that Don called him out on it. That I respect that.
What did he say?
But do I expect him to not be friends with him?
Wait,
Hell no.
what did Don say?
Well, listen,
Well,
I
besides the
gotta say,
fact that he told him to repent, but he didn't just say repent like that, because I know that could be a joke. He said, listen, I don't agree with what you said. That's fucked up. You shouldn't be going after her brother. Something to that point. Well, you could say Don doesn't mean it. I don't know. To me, I felt it was sincere, and he didn't have to do it. If him and Brandon that tight that he's gonna say to Brandon, listen, just I'm gonna pretend to apologize because we're all trying to fucking brainwash this and
Well, of course.
manipulate this. Oh, come on.
he's playing a game. Listen, I'm just telling you. He said this
Yeah,
many times before. This is a game for him.
it is a game.
And
He admits it.
listen, am I surprised that that did exactly what you said? No, not at all. That's
But
what I
let
would
me ask you,
expect.
do you guys not have enough faith in me that I would never go to these people's inboxes and start fucking talking and start doing. I mean, that's what's bothering me. Yeah, do I let some comments slide in the comments if I see them, with Matt and this, with that? Matt's a grown man, and let me tell you something. Matt could take care of himself. If Matt couldn't fucking handle the fucking comments, I know sometimes he wants me to block them and mute them, and I don't do it. But
I do gotta say when you point out me when he's fucking starting shit with
Listen,
me and not only just me but with other people, and then you say,
I
"Man,
my
knock it
assessment,
off."
I've been right
Then
on
it's
from the
only letting two
beginning. I
people
said
up.
that they're gonna
So
listen, What?
They're gonna regret it.
That what?
Listen, I'm a long-term player here. I think that in the end, you're going to see everything for what
Listen,
it
you're
is.
like the king of the game. Listen, you're the king of the game. I know that. I know that. What do you think? I'm stupid? But like the thing with Allison, listen, you're saying that she did that 33. I'll be honest with you. I'm not buying it. But that's what you're saying. I'm not buying that Matt saw it. And that's
Well,
my
listen,
opinion. I don't know this girl. That I don't know this girl, but based on what I've seen of her,
listen,
I have to give her, as a woman, the benefit of the doubt only because it's been done to me and I know what it feels like. And I hope
listen,
you guys could just respectfully disagree with me and we could leave it at that.
Hey, but you know what?
listen. You know what?
If she's so
I can
distraught over
understand
this,
where you're
Lynn
coming
shouldn't be
from.
bringing
You know
that up.
what?
Seriously, Lynn shouldn't bring that
She's
shit
an
up.
awful
And then
person,
to say,
and
I'll
she's
keep
been
talking
behind
about
a
this.
lot of the
I'll
stuff
talk
that's
about
been
this all
going
day
on
if
with
I
me.
want, she
And
says.
Yeah, I can't listen to both of you.
you know
What?
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 Listen, to be honest with you, listen.
Yeah.
When she's basically putting out information that I'm lusting for her daughter's legs, and Don Stick calls me a pedophile live on Periscope, and then tries to back out of it and say you want to talk about it privately. You know what? They have no room sitting there saying how low, and now I have him with a 16-year-old girl, encouraging her to be vile to an older man. Okay, asking about his mother, how she died, and shot in the back by cops, and they're encouraging this kind of stuff. I'm just saying, there's just no low that these people won't go to, and I expect you to see it for yourself, not right away. Listen, it takes time. I get it, man. I didn't listen to other people too, so I don't like begrudge anybody their journey.
But I hope that you and Matt could understand where I'm coming from because
Listen, of
I've
course, I
been
don't
there,
expect you to agree
you
with me,
know.
okay, or see things, whatever. But you don't know what the truth is. I do,
I don't.
and
And you know what? You're saying that she did that. And my opinion is that I don't think
Oh,
that
work.
she would. But
now
how
listen.
do I would hope that, listen, I would hope that you're not playing it as part of the game and you being the kingpin in the game. I don't know.
Listen, I'm no kingpin, man.
Hey, first of all, hey,
They
33.
actually put me in whatever situation that I have to say that you want to see it from. But I didn't want to play in this game, and that's the whole thing that people don't understand. These people forced my participation. They've gone after
Yeah.
people friends with. They take shit off the app.
Raped a man. In Japan, I raped a man. Japan, I raped a man. I was in Japan, I raped a man.
Oh, I like that picture better. I got to get that picture.
Damn, Brandon.
Oh,
I
I got to
got
get his picture.
arrested
Hold on.
raping a man in
Don't
Japan.
worry about it. Listen, we have
You know what? His face does not match his voice at all. At
That's
all.
what everyone
Japan, I
says. They
raped
get
a man.
disgusted
Holy
when they see him.
shit.
you still look different.
Totally different. Wow.
In Japan for molesting up to a man.
I thought he was like 35 years old, young guy, had nice build, good
I think
looking, handsome. I was totally wrong.
See that?
And I
And he's
raped a
shorter
man.
than me.
imagine how Don Stakes looks. 400 pounds sitting behind the fucking screen.
Are you saying Don Stakes has a nice voice?
I didn't say
On
that.
stage. What,
You assume that, I
from
guess.
Ocean Avenue and
Well, I
Avenue
like
State?
Brandon's voice. I did. I thought Brandon had a pretty cool voice. Just like people with Julie, she has this captive voice that people, and then they see it, they're like, "What? That can't be the same person."
Julie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the doctor's
Julie
in
the
here?
alien.
Matt, that coward ass doc from Bitch
You know how
Boy
many
I
times
Mental is in here.
I disagreed with her because I saw your receipts and I
The
spoke
Yeah,
my
come
doctor's in
mind.
closer to the
here.
mic. Come closer to the mic, though.
I
Bye,
said,
bye, doctor.
you know how many
Goodbye,
times?
Not
I
you, not
mental
you, not you,
nutcase. Bye,
him.
Don. Don on that troll account.
Why I mental, mental.
Gonna show your information soon, Don. Mental Don.
Is Matt talking?
Yeah, can you hear me, 33?
Yeah, you can't hear him.
No, I'm gonna bounce out. Hold on.
Is Wolf still up here? I got a thing, a bubble trapped up here, spinning. from Steven earlier. Hey, Val,
What?
is Wolf still up here?
No.
Oh, I have a bubble that's trapped up here
Oh,
from Steve.
you may have to restart. Matter of fact, I want to see who your moderators are.
No, it's fine. It's just spinning, but it's not.
That means he's stuck.
No, because I let somebody. I can still let somebody on. It's just Steven actually came back on. He had 2 invites and I accepted them both. So the one came up or whatever.
Oh, the queen is back.
Judy, you walked away. You can go. So yeah. Anyway, what were we saying? I got arrested for molesting a man in Japan. It never gets old.
Actually,
you know what was funny though?
if Crop is in here, he'd probably do a good impression of him.
Yeah, he probably would. Jim, he probably would do a good one of that. You know what was funny? One day on a Zoom, fucking Brandon was on there, and he just this guy fucking comes on and he won't shut the fuck up. All right.
Yeah.
So 33 just kept on playing that. I got arrested in Japan for raping a man. He just kept on playing that. I raped a man in Japan, and he just kept playing, and Brandon just kept on talking. And 33 just kept on playing, and Babe Ree was on there like, 33, stop it.
Oh, I was there. I was there because it was driving her crazy. Yeah, it was driving her nuts. Me too.
Yeah, she was fucking like, she was getting pissed and shit. And he just kept playing and kept playing and kept playing. And then finally he left or something. He got sick of it after like 8 minutes of it.
Well, you know what? He could be a Vietnam vet, but I think he's definitely a veteran. And you know what? He disrespected my veteran brother. So I asked him to apologize. He could come after me for anything else. Just leave my brother out of it. And you know what he told me? The big old fangul. So I had no respect. So if you look at my picture, that's him. But I'm going to get a better picture coming to me. And we're going to make it nice and big. And you could see Brandon, Camden. I raped a man in Japan. He's only 46.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's like my age. Yeah, he wasn't in no Vietnam. Yeah, see? He looks a hell of a lot older than that, don't he?
Wow. Matt, I hope you don't have him blocked so he could come in here. Oh, he's probably in a private with my number one. Never mind. He's probably in private with her right now. The truth conductor. I like the truth conductor.
Hey Val, what do you need? I got a whole exclusive library on Crank. All right, go stand.
Yeah, 33. You got a lot on this.
Is he a big boy or is he in shape or what?
Is he in shape?
Yeah.
The guy's got low T. The guy's got teepee tits. He's skinny legs and a big belly, man. I mean, look at that shit. That's not good.
Mary Mother, you might want to go ask him what he was in.
And he wants to come after me. That's what I get. When people come after me, you better have something better than me. You come after me looking like that with your sloppy ass. I mean,
right?
Come on. You better come out a little better than that. Like Tina Piazza. She gonna talk all shit about me. She don't even flip that camera and say it to my face, like talk. She has to hide behind the camera. Cowards.
Oh. You seen the flip? Look at her. I mean, disgusting.
I think Karen's in here and she's having a little issue with Lynn.
Well, leave him be. They're arguing. I didn't block anybody or mute anybody. There's no reason to insert yourself. No, I didn't.
Long King Lynn.
It's funny how Tina copied that too. All of a sudden she called Lynn that. Be original, Tina.
Oh, she has no originality. She copies everything she says.
Well, that's like NJ called you a ball washer too.
I know.
Get the frick out of here.
No originality from none of them.
Hey, I thought I did not hear that you were you were moved up to ball waxer. What happened? He got a demotion. These people are so
Wait.
stupid.
Can I just address something in the comments quick? Karen, you will be served. I haven't spoken to Lynn Val. What's that about? Oh, she only speaks of me.
I don't know. Maybe it means he didn't do a scope or something. I don't know.
No. See, I could be a bitch. I could play the clip of Karen, what she said about me and you and all that other stuff, but I'm not going to do it.
I thought you deleted all that stuff.
Hey, guys, just a quick thing. He's in his 40s. He's the same age as me. Looks like shit. Looks like someone stuffed a garden hose in his mouth and put it on full blast. And also, listen, he's got these little skinny legs, right? He's about $140, right? Looks like someone took a 12 gauge to his face. I don't know if you remember that movie, The Bronx Tale, Coffee Cake Face. Remember the guy Coffee Cakes?
The which one in Brock? Oh yes, he had all that stuff on his face.
Yeah, that's him.
from the
He's got,
yeah.
Coffee cakes.
Oh, I just googled this picture.
Listen, and not only that, he has a muffin top. You ever hear of a muffin top? He's a really
women have that.
Yeah, that's what he's got. He's got a muffin top.
Wait
he
a
does
minute,
actually.
Isn't that like a fupa?
And that's from low T. You know, most guys low T and get that muffin top. You know,
Wolf calls them teepee tits.
Frankie coffee cake, right? Frankie.
Yeah. The other thing is he was wearing this shirt with no undershirt underneath, and he's got these pointy teepee tits. So I started calling them teepee tits. If you gotta see it, he's wearing this like golf shirt, and it looks like there's little teepees underneath them. I mean, they're like really pointed, like really weird. I mean, and this guy is on.
Now let me ask you: was that a camera flip, or he actually wanted to show himself?
No, one day he went live. He was golfing. He didn't realize I was in there under a troll, and I started snapping away. He never did that again. He never went fucking live after that day because, listen, usually when someone's ugly inside, they're ugly outside.
They're ugly outside. I agree 100%.
And look at him.
100%.
He's a vile individual. He not only has he doxed me, he brought my wife into it last night. As he did hey, listen, keep my family the hell. You want to go to war with me? Hey, bring it on. Call my name. Tell my name. This or that. I don't care. But leave the families out of it. And he goes there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Turners did. They doxed me and put my address out. 2 times, 3 times. The other day. That's all right. You know what? Karma's a bitch. They're gonna get what they want. Yep.
Well, I think.
And let me ask you something, Icewolf. As a retired cop, now you know and I know. Let's say they put my picture on Twitter with me in full uniform, with my full name, my address, and start saying I'm a crooked, dirty cop. Okay?
Well,
that was considered harassment. We have protections as private, even though we're retired now, because of the dangers that we once encountered as working undercover assignments, and them doing that.
Well, they did it to me too. They got a picture of me in uniform. I'm not going to mention the person's name in here. Okay. They put me on the thing and said that I hate every racial category in the world. All right. And put my name out there. So, it was done to me, Val. This is what they do. They're very, very sick people. And there's a deep-seated hatred for what we did. And I think Cadman is one of those people that secretly hate.
I think he's jealous. I think he failed the police department. He couldn't get on for some reason.
Oh, yeah,
I swear to God. Yeah.
I agree.
And you know who else? And I think he apologized to me, but I'm going to say who it is. That other clown. I shouldn't be calling him a clown because he did apologize, but he is a clown. Boomer 57.
Oh, yeah, because he was in the military, and a lot of these guys, most likely when he got out, tried to get on. There is a bitterness with some people. I noticed. And I think there's a couple people we can throw in that category. But they.
But you know what? He apologized. I think it was him that apologized to me. I don't know. I confused the
But
Pat
imagine if you owned a
Nation
fucking
versus
all you
this
can
one.
eat buffet, Daisy. If you owned the all you could eat buffet,
Well, listen,
you would eat them.
I'm not a big fan of Boomer, but I'll give him credit. He's called out Cadman for who he is. He recognized early that he's a piece of garbage. So I'll give Boomer that at least.
Yeah.
I mean, but anything else with
Would you
Boomer, I'm not a
would you give him
fan
a
of.
free meal?
What?
Would you give him a free meal?
I didn't hear you. I don't know. Judy's saying something to Lynn, do it in her own scope. No, Matt, and I'm saying just Matt said to let him be.
You know, to be real here, Karen, I haven't even seen Karen tag Lynn. Lynn tagged Karen that time.
Long Lynch in here?
Yeah. I don't know if she still is, but it was.
Listen, I bet you that's what Greg Louganis cracked his head on was Long Lynn's chin. I'm a triple gainer.
It's Long Lynn Animal Chin.
Why do you, Icewolf, have such a problem with her?
Because she accused me of, listen to this, and it came out, and Glay apologized. She said that I was promoting her dead husband's tombstone, right? That I was responsible for it, who is a retired, who got killed in the line of duty. And
how about you said you were sending her nudes, bro?
At all people, she said it was me. And I'm saying, wait a second. I went live immediately and said, how dare you? I mean, you know what I did for a living. And people came out and defended me and said, yeah, he didn't do that. I mean, I had nothing to do with it. But you know what it is?
So were you friends with her at one point?
I wouldn't say friends. I mean, I was on a friendly basis. She's just gone. I think she's gone off the reservation. I mean, listen, the other day for 12 hours.
I don't know. You guys have such a long history. It'd be impossible for us to figure it out. But Matt knows a lot more than I know.
Listen, you know who's going to be able to tell the whole story is Doc G, the guy she loved for over a year. That guy. Okay.
Who the hell is Doc G?
I got
remember Doc G there, Wolf?
Yeah, Cock G, I named him. He came after me. Yeah, Cock G, I called him. Listen, everybody, if you want to know who Brandon Cadman is, just Google Frankie Coffee Cake. And
yeah, I did. I just Googled him.
Yeah, that's him. And you know, it's funny. You're right, Daisy. I was listening to you. His voice doesn't match up to what he looks like at all.
At all.
And I'm going to tell people right now, be prepared for when this guy's face comes out, Don Stakes. It ain't going to match up either. Have a good night, folks.
Good night, Wolf. Have a good night, bud.
Well, I like Lynn, and you know what? I don't think, and whoever doesn't like that I say that, I don't have a problem with her. I enjoy going into her scopes, and, she's not always scoping about 33. She's scoping about something. She's not when I go in there, 33. She's not.
I'm just laughing.
But listen, get the scopes. If you're capturing them, she's not always talking about you. Matter of fact, in one of her scopes, I said, I haven't heard from 33. Where's he been? And she said he's been quiet for a couple of days. So there's hope.
Oh, but she was actually talking. She actually, to be fair, Val, she actually said like an hour and a half after I was sitting there, not even saying anything. She said the reason I came into her scope was because she was talking shit about 33. That's what she said. You were there. You heard it.
Yeah, but I came in late. I came in late. She was scoping for an hour and a half before that.
No. But you were in there. I'm talking about an hour and a half of me sitting there, not saying anything. Judy was in there. You didn't see me commenting for a long time after you were in there. You were in there when she said the reason Matt came in here was because I was talking shit about 33. That's what she said, and that's not true. The reason I came in there is because I went on break and she was the only one on scope. So I just came in there and I sat there and then I went back to work.
You've been cool with her. You've been decent with her. Leave it at that. Don't.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying how she lies. I mean, that's not the reason I came in there because she was talking shit about 33. She wasn't even talking shit about 33 when I came in there. She was probably about 20 minutes after I came in there, and I didn't even say a word.
Listen, I got to be
33. Who is your biggest beef with? Who is your biggest beef with on this app?
I don't have any beef. Listen, these people keep coming for me. They're the ones mad because I make fun of their stupidity. Okay, and
Yeah.
Don Stakes, I'm telling you, he's been after me trying to fight with Leo. For like, I can tell you, I could probably play you 10 different clips where he's begged me and show you many screenshots. So this has been. They're mad that I won't join them, and this is what this is all about. They and I'm not going to be part of their ridiculousness, and I like to think for myself. And so
Well,
I
I
really
like
don't
to
have
think
to
for
beat it.
myself, so I would hope that you guys respect me
Of course I do.
and understand, listen, you say I'm going to learn the hard way. That's what you guys think. You know what? Let the cookie crumbles or
But don't
whatever the
worry.
saying is.
We'll be there to beat up on
You
that
don't have to be
part.
there. You can let me fall flat on my face. Won't be the first time.
Listen. You know what? I've already
Because
said
I think
I'm
one thing,
glad
I
that
have a pretty good judgment of character, and you're all telling me that I'm wrong. You're all telling me that I'm
listen. You
wrong.
just don't have all the facts. Okay, that's
Well,
what I'm
that
saying.
maybe, yes.
I'm
Maybe
saying
I
you
don't.
don't have all the facts. You know what? You haven't spent enough time listening. If I put out something, I'm telling you, if you watched it all, you'd say, "Oh my God, okay, look at this." And the same thing you're experiencing with Trodman right
But do
now.
you want to hear stuff that I have from 3 years ago? Nobody wants to hear stuff from three
He
years
has.
ago.
Listen, you
He
should know
has.
everything. Listen, everything. You have to understand something. Everything starts with our history. You have to know
Yes.
where it began. And to tell you the truth, that's how you understand what's going on. Okay,
Well,
because
if we're quarantined for another couple of months, I may be able to listen to it.
well, that's the whole point I'm trying to say. So I don't fault you because you're just getting certain information from them. And look, I haven't even really tried to like say, hey, listen, let me make an appeal. I put my information out. People have seen it. This
But
is
I'll
why.
be honest, she never tried to persuade me against you. I'm telling you
Listen,
that.
I'm telling you, I've done nothing
Oh,
to this one. All my texts
please.
are
She
out
did
She
there.
today.
has.
They tried to today.
Look,
Don was on
how'd
the
she
Don.
try to?
Are you trying to say Don didn't today when he was on the beam with you? He didn't in your
Tell
scope the
me,
other day, saying, "Oh, listen
tell
to."
me,
Or how about when he called in about Jomo, which 33
Yeah,
apologized for.
listen, remember when they
I
called in with
wasn't in there
Jomo?
with Jomo. I
That
wasn't
was
in there,
No,
Matt.
I'm talking about
listen.
on your scope when Don called in and said, "I got to tell you about a disgusting story
Yeah,
about what happened to my good friend." I mean,
yep.
he made it real
Where they were
dramatic.
saying that
Remember
I
that?
was making fun of his
Yeah.
pain as a child. Yeah,
I mean, could you tell how dramatic he was trying to make that story
of
out to
course.
be? And
Well,
then he
I
said,
didn't
and
hear the whole story, but I heard that.
that disgusting person was 33 rule
But listen,
to
I
try to drill in
heard
your head.
that there was a horrible incident that this man had to take his father's life or
Yeah, but
something.
you know,
I mean,
And
come
they lied
on.
to you, and he lied to
but
you. Go
Val,
ahead, 33.
Yeah.
Matt's trying to tell you that they outright lied about this. Okay, I know. Listen, Joe's coming at me. Okay, with them and has been for a long time. Those texts that I have, okay, never they weren't from Vicious. They were from me. Okay, and what I'm saying is that Don Stakes twisted it on you. Okay, now all I asked was the question is, did you kill your father? Okay, I didn't know anything about his childhood, and I said to him when I got on a live with him on Tina's, I said, I'm sorry for your pain as a child. I did not know anything about it, and I was not making fun of it. And
I didn't
they
know that
tried to
until
use
Don and
that
them
I
said
went
that.
after his pain as suffering as a child, and that was unfair. It's the same thing that others have done, and this is the game they play. It's public perception. Every scope he
Mhm.
goes into, he says that I promote other people to kill themselves. This is what Don says because that's all he's got.
I mean, what do you think about that, Val? I mean, he totally came up there telling a fucking story that like 33 didn't say anything about him being a kid and all this shit.
I don't know.
I mean, it's,
Well,
it's
listen,
fucking
that's kind of
facts
what
right
happened.
there.
And by the way, when I told him that, look, um, I'm sorry for your struggles as a child, and
Morning, Robert.
what me and Joe made peace. That wasn't good enough for Lynn. Okay, Lynn was very upset about it. It was kind of weird, man.
Wait, do you think there's any possible way you can make peace now
What's that? With who?
with Lynn?
Absolutely not. Never. Not the way she speaks about me, my children. No. No, she's a disgusting, vile person, and she's went way too far with these lies. And I did nothing to her, and I tried to help her. Absolutely not. The best thing she could do is just shut the fuck up. That's the truth. But you won't.
Well, we proved that last year when you didn't say anything about them for 2 months. 2 months, and they kept on going every day. I even called in the Fridge's scope and said, "Hey, 33 said he gave you the win. You guys won."
Let me put it on my phone.
Val, we're talking about a woman who was passing my personal information. As soon as this guy Mucho came to my house, okay, she had my information. She was passing it to Al Bruno, man. Okay, that's how I first put out those DMs, because after I got wind of that, he let me have that, and I put it out, and that's where she says I doxed her, but I never doxed her. Listen, she's even said on your fucking broadcast that I don't even know her last name, and she laughed about it again. I don't know if you caught that, but she said it. She admitted that nobody knows her name. That's not her full name. That's the name that she uses online.
Well, that's
She's so
good then.
pathetic.
Then nobody could. All right. So
Oh,
here's the shit. Here's the shit stories in the comments. Let's get this straight, okay? So we're gonna call out shit star number 1, and let's see. Let me go back. No, that's what we're gonna do. We'll call out. Let me see. Let's see.
damn.
Okay.
Lynn
Wait.
called you
No.
a domestic terrorist, I guess.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. First of all, Val, you're a terrorist according to Lynn. Well, did she say my name that I'm a terrorist? Did she say that, Karen? Did she say that? Did she say that? Val, are you okay being called a domestic terrorist? So I'm asking. And then Judy says everyone in the beam is a domestic terrorist. Is that what she said? Because you know what her title says? Her title says, "Let's listen to a real domestic terrorist." So I didn't go in there, but are you telling me that she's saying that
Oh, Judy just said she said everyone here.
she said everyone here?
Well,
So
she's
let
calling
me.
me a domestic terrorist. You, 33, Judy.
Okay, I find that hard to believe. So let me go to the source, and I'll be right back.
Listen, what is this? Listen, what is this? Midget terrorism? I'm the first midget terrorist. Holy shit!
Oh, she's gonna say I meant everybody but you, Daisy. She's gonna say, she's gonna say, "Oh, Daisy, Daisy, I didn't say that. I meant everyone but you, Daisy. There's 35 people in there, and I met 34 of them. Not you, though, Daisy. Bless it." But she'll say,
Bless your heart.
"Bless it. I
Bless your
wasn't
heart.
talking about you, Daisy." You know she'll say that.
Listen,
As soon as she
I don't
gets
know,
over there,
man,
it will
but
change.
Exactly, Judy. Were
company in
you
a
listening to it? Did you hear her say that?
No, I
No, I'm
didn't
not.
hear it with my own
I'm not
ears.
listening
I
to
was
Glenn
repeating
Money.
what I was told.
So
Hey,
did
Matt.
Don bow before you?
What's
Okay,
up,
I'm
Bo?
dropping down.
All right, Judy.
Listen, I'll just say this. I know Val's I get it. Okay. What he said about her brother, right? Ron
Right.
Stakes knew this, and he continued to go in his scopes, palling around. I can't tell her what to do, and but if you cared about a person, someone said that about their brother, would you
Yeah,
go
really.
into that person's? I mean, dude, come on, man. This is. I don't know.
He gets a lot of passes.
Does he get a pass for that? To me, he'd be dead in my book. I mean, dead to me.
Right. Yeah, really, man. That's fucking terrible.
I mean, that's beyond. So he was in there last night, even this morning. I didn't find out what Cadman wrote till this morning, right? Actually, probably in the afternoon. And I was like, holy shit, right? And so I
Yeah.
started watching Don, and he was going over to Cadman's scope and hanging out in there. And I'm saying to myself, wait, he's in Daisy telling Daisy, oh, I care about you. I denounced him. What's he doing in this guy's scope?
Support,
Yeah.
man. It's called supporting.
Yeah, it's a sick. I know what they're doing, and Daisy's like, oh well, I'll learn on my own. She's gonna learn. She's already learned with Cadman.
Nope.
Cadman's the
Listen,
first one to do something
Exactly.
to her, and that's part of their crew. It's just the beginning.
listen, I told him, man. Listen,
Actually,
I
Boomer was first, and then now it's Cadman. You know, they put
Okay, all
Boomer in
right,
line right
okay.
away and made him
Boomer.
apologize.
Listen,
Here we
and
go. We
now
got
if Lynn
Boomer.
is saying that we're all domestic terrorists, that would add Lynn to the equation. Welcome
Yeah,
to the party.
let her find out and see what she said and come back, Daisy. I know how she is. She's probably all evidence. I want to hear it. I get it. But just remember, stakes, right? And he knew what Pat said, and he goes, "Well, I denounced it." Well, why are you still going in his room? What are you doing talking to this guy still? If you actually gave a shit about Daisy, it's all bullshit, and he's a fraud. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
Why
And
is
you know what?
everybody calling out Lynn now?
I got 2 words for Frankie Coffee Cakes. Suck it.
Hey, listen, you know what? You have to ask yourself the question: why is everybody from both sides of this equation calling out Lynn? Think about that.
True.
I mean, you know, look, you could even just say, "Hey, look, you've got the Turners, you got Tina is fucking having a beef with Lynn. Everybody's having a beef with Lynn. It can't just be me. I can't be like, you know, provoking everybody against Lynn for God's sakes."
But 33, you know what? I heard Don Stakes. You know, here's another example of how Don Stakes is trying to fucking tell Daisy about that you're so bad. I heard him up on the beam today actually saying 33 wishes death on people every day. Every day. And you know how he talks, he tries to persuade you like to believe what he's saying. Dude, you weren't on scope yesterday. But you know, I mean, this guy is just he comes up with the most insane shit.
Yeah, listen, yeah, I just came up here to give you some support and to say that you know, we have evidence of Don Stakes, you know, encouraging derelict behavior in a 16-year-old girl with rotten foot, you know, conservative clown, and we just call him rotten foot clown. I mean,
Chief Rottenfoot, you know, like fucking Chief Japan raper.
hey, well, listen, everybody's gonna have to find out for themselves. And look, the way I go about it is this: I don't talk shit on you, shit on me. If you're gonna go in there and get gaslit, you know what? You may or may not get a response. Most likely, these days, you probably won't get a response. You know, I'm more impressed if you go live and put the camera on. Other than that, you
Right.
probably won't get a response. You know.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, listen, I don't. You know, I don't care. You know how I roll, bro. Listen, you know, they keep losing and they keep. Which is funny.
You know, and they were shamed. They were actually. This is what happened, dude. They were shaming me and Lynn's because I seen what I seen. I mean, it's not my fault, but and then they started getting mad at Daisy. They all started getting mad at her because she wouldn't fucking say I'm not going to be Matt's friend. I mean, seriously, they were getting mad at her.
Well, so they were actually trying to make her pick. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what they were doing. Judy, you seen it, right? That's what they were doing, wasn't it? See, there's no denying it, man. That's what they fucking did today.
So you see, so there are so everything I say is true then.
Yeah,
You're with them or you're against them. That's just the way it is.
right.
And when the time comes for the cult to call you out and say it's time for you to choose us, and you don't,
Yeah,
then
Judy was in there. She wasn't having that shit, man. Judy was fucking like, fuck that. Matt's my friend. You know, they're getting mad at Judy. Judy's in there taking some heat. Thanks, Judy. I mean, appreciate that.
hey, look, man, listen. I don't even want any more enemies, man. I just listen. I just want to dispatch of the ones that you know are on this list I have, and you know, say goodbye. I mean, I wish they would go away.
I mean,
But
dude,
they,
I was just in there fucking listening, man, until Lynn brings this fucking shit up to stir up the fucking shit pot, you know, to make everyone shame me and give me death threats and, you know.
That's amazing. And considering that Don said that he was going to not say our names for a week, he couldn't even last an hour. I mean, that just shows how fucking compulsory it is to these freaks.
I got people in there saying, I got your information. I got your information. You know, all these different people. I'm like, good. Come and fucking visit me. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Don called Judy a liar. Yeah, that's what they did, Mary Mother. Oh, that's fine, Queen Right Hook. I dropped you just to prove a point. So when I'm in her beam and I say, hey, dropped on, you know, he's got to go bye-bye. You know, works both ways.
Listen, man, that's what it's supposed to be, man. Listen, nobody should be, being, berated or able to run their narrative when their narrative is garbage, like, Don, the fucking piece of shit steaks.
Right.
I mean,
Exactly.
listen, he has his own little, sideshow, and he can continue at it.
Yeah, he's mad at Judy because she won't fall in line, you know, and fucking he can't control her, you know.
Listen,
And you're not going to be able to ever control Judy, Don. It's not going to happen.
listen, turn this one red. So, I don't know, but I don't know. Listen, all I know is this: is that everybody seems to be seeing Lynn for what she is, and Don Stakes will be seen for what he is. You know, it may take a little bit longer for certain others. Like sometimes you get too close to certain things, and you form opinions, and it takes a little while to break through them.
Okay.
Sooner or later.
I hope you replayed it. I don't know if you did. Did you guys
No, but I pretty
re-scope?
much said what I'm sure she probably said. So go
Okay,
ahead.
well, what we're gonna do, because somebody snagged the scope, she said no. She's talking about one person in the beam, and not in the beam in there, which she said was Karen. Okay.
Karen wasn't in the beam ever.
Yeah,
Well,
She was not on my beam at all.
where did these people say? Well, hold on a minute. What
She
her
was not on
title
my beam
is?
not one
Uh,
time.
okay, but she did not
She
say
lied.
Val. She did not say Val. So
she
I'm
she
sure.
said
I'm sure
everybody.
33. Let's listen to a real domestic terrorist. Okay,
But that's her
that's what her
title. That's
title
her
is.
title. It
Right,
doesn't mean what she
right.
said in a
Okay,
scope.
so here's
and
the
who would she
thing.
be referring to?
I asked her. She said it. No, she did not say Val. She was not talking about me. She was talking about Karen. Okay. So, if you people, 5 people are saying that that's not what she said, I'm sure somebody snagged the scope, and we could definitely go to the tape.
Did she end it already?
No, she's still live right now.
Oh, just curious. Oh, hey, but
So
Val,
why
like I
don't
was saying
somebody in there
before.
call in?
Hey,
I should
I
have
was
did it
saying before though,
with you
when
guys
you were,
on here.
hey, like I was saying while you were gone, you know, you try to say that Don and them try to make
Hold
you
on.
not.
Crop
Come
up.
on,
I'm
can
not
I speak
kidding
for a
you.
second?
I'm not kidding you. Okay?
Hey, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. I'm trying to talk to
Okay.
you. So you've said in the past that Don isn't trying to turn you against anybody, but they were definitely shaming me, and Judy was in there. She's seen all this. They were definitely shaming me. I was getting death threats in the comments. You were on the beam after that, and were they not getting mad at you because you wouldn't fucking say, hey, I'm not going to be friends with Matt no more? I mean, they were getting mad at
No,
you. I seen it.
I don't think so. Hold on a minute. I want to clear this up. So I'm gonna call into her thing with you guys listening.
Oh, wait. Can you answer my question? You don't think so? You don't? They weren't getting mad at you? Huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, they
No,
weren't
I
getting
don't.
mad at you. I'm glad I took all
No,
them
I don't.
screenshots. I'm glad I took all them screenshots.
Okay, then send them to me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so do we wanna clarify this or you don't?
So when I send you
Are
all
you
them
calling? Are you
screenshots,
No,
are you
because
calling?
gonna believe what
this
I
is
said?
how bullshit starts.
Wait,
So
so you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
ask
call her.
Lynn, and we're gonna take Lynn's word? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
The same Lynn that they call lying Lynn.
Listen, why doesn't she just unhide her scope?
being snagged. The
Why,
scope is
she
being
can unhide it.
snagged.
Looking for the
Why doesn't
list
she just
of
unhide it?
classification or deemed mandated reporters in the state of Alabama. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get it. Just a second.
Okay, you have it. Well, let's hear you play it if you have it. Call up in the beam and play it.
And it's pretty much the same in every state. You'll find sometimes there's a little bit of difference, but generally they're the same occupation and the same license. You know, doctors, daycare workers. I'm looking for it.
Hey, Kathy, get Bailey to fucking go snag that scope.
Hold on, I'm going back to the comments with all the people said. Oh, I can't because I left.
And McKenna, how can an attorney be
Matt, leave this scope up.
What?
They represent criminal defendants.
I'm not taking it down.
And their due process rights and everything else. Sometimes.
No, we're not going to divert here. We're not going to divert. We're going to stick on the subject. And you know what? NJ's in there stirring all this shit up.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Divert.
Child abuser. Doesn't even make sense.
I've been scoping, so obviously I didn't hear it.
Hey, law office, Copper, Turner, Craig.
See,
That's
Judy's saying she did not hear it.
Are not
but you said it, Judy.
There you have it. But I'm still going to find the list because, and I think I showed it already when he did it the first time. But he's got all his little minions running around out here saying, Craig, bringing it back up again.
Listen, we're not going to divert.
Yeah,
We're not going to divert.
Yeah, get her to go over there and grab it.
We're not diverting. We're not diverting from the actual allegation that was made, that they were saying that she called me a domestic terrorist. Val,
well, actually, they said everybody. They didn't say that she said, Val, you're a domestic terrorist. They said that she's called everybody in here a domestic terrorist.
And then two people wrote Val.
That's because you're in here. That's probably because you're in here. If she called everybody a domestic terrorist, and that means you too. You're in
but
here.
That's not what her scope said.
Well, that's not what the title says.
Wait.
We understand what the title says.
Find out
listen,
if we go to the tape. Let's go to the
what
tape.
I was typing in was Val saying, like, trying to get your attention. Val. That's why all the hearts are.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't say she said your name. What I was trying to say is Val. She's calling everybody over here a domestic terrorist. This is why I hate typing.
Right.
But I was saying Val and put all the hearts.
What did Cropper?
Yeah.
Cropper said,
I don't know what Cropper said. I wasn't looking.
About being called a domestic terrorist. That is what I believe Cropper wrote specifically.
That's what happened today when she said that Don needs to bow to you. I said Don needs to bow to the Empress Val. And they read it as Don needs to bow to the Empress Val, meaning I was calling you an Empress. That's why I'm in here trying to clarify. I wasn't saying she said, Val, you are a domestic terrorist. I was trying to get your attention with Val with all the red hearts. So I was just yelling like Val and waving my hand, and then she's calling all of us domestic terrorists over here.
But I believe
that's what I wanted to clarify what I was saying.
Okay, Val being called a domestic terrorist.
Well, I didn't see what Cropper said.
Clarify.
Well, I'm just verifying what I said. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was trying to get. Okay, I'm gonna hop there.
Yes,
well, put it this way: if she said everyone in here is a domestic terrorist, if she said that, that's including you. You know, I mean, that's including me.
In there and I asked her that, and she said no. She was talking. She only said Karen. So we'll go to the tape. How about that's what we have to do?
All right. Well, I don't have that right now. Do you?
No, we're gonna get it.
Well, I guess Karen's coming up. Maybe she's got it.
Okay, that'd be great.
Wait, I'm not replaying anything of hers, but I have a question. Why is it okay for her to call anybody a domestic terrorist? Well, so, that's really the bigger picture here, but we'll go ahead and divert back to Val.
No. You're diverting out of what the original question was. So you're not re-diverting or redirecting. Let's stay on the topic that was at hand. Of course she hung up.
Hopefully Barker gets a hold of Bailey and Bailey will snag it, and maybe Cropper's got it. Here comes Cropper.
Maybe he does. I hope he does.
Okay, so Val, can you do me a quick favor? I know you're a pretty intelligent person. Can you define listen for me?
Crappy, you're not gonna play the words because I saw what you wrote. Listening to the comments. Listening to the comments mean
No. What the
going
title
by what
says.
the comments
Wait.
say.
You see, now you're diverting. What the title says. Let's listen to a domestic terrorist. Now, can you define the word listen, please?
No, you know what? I'm not gonna be fucking questioned like a
Right.
clown.
Okay. So you asked me to clarify what I was saying. I'm doing so. Now you don't want to say it
You're
because
doing so
you
in a
know I'm
very
right.
sarcastic manner.
When
No, you
you
didn't say
listen,
that right. Let's
no.
listen to a domestic terrorist. And guess what
Right.
she
So
was
listen
playing? She
now.
was playing Karen's
Define.
friggin' video. So stop it. That's what she was
So
playing.
they were rescoping Matt.
At that point, what she does is
Okay,
she
so
goes back
again,
and forth.
the title says listen to a domestic terrorist while rescoping Matt Scope. The three people who you could hear listen, meaning you could hear the verbal, communication, not see a comment. To hear with the three people talking were you, 33, and Matt.
Okay.
So to listen to a domestic terrorist, that would mean that one of you three is a domestic terrorist, correct?
Okay. No. Let's get this straight. When you guys went in,
I
she
didn't go
was
in.
rescoping us, okay? I could tell you exactly what happened because you don't have to be a detective to figure this out. She was
No, you just
originally
have to be friends with them and defend them.
No,
Copy that.
asshole.
Copy that, Sergeant. No problem.
I was listening to her and she started off with Karen's video. She was listening to Karen's video. Somebody must have went in there and said, Matt and them are live talking about you or whatever. Then she switched over to us. So when you guys saw it, you ran with the title that she's talking about a domestic terrorist in the beam. You said in the beam. When her title scope was in fact, let's listen to a domestic terrorist, and it was about Karen. I went in there and
Hey,
clarified with
Val,
her. You
excuse
people are
me.
twisting
Matt,
it.
can I say one thing, please? I would appreciate it. I have children. I live alone. I would appreciate it if everybody would stop using my name with domestic terrorists. That includes you, Val. And Dawn can go say, it's nice to hear her cry again because it's ridiculous. Val wants to hop up here and play investigator so she can throw my name out with the words domestic terrorist behind it again. These people are sick. And Val, you're sick for doing it too.
What do you got for it, Rob?
Rob, thanks for scoping today. I got a good laugh. Especially when Materna cried on the beam. It was beautiful.
Wow. Interesting. And admitting she got groomed for months and she's accusing others of domestic terrorists. Wow. Crazy shit.
I gotta say, man, this is just another low for Long Chin Lin.
Hey, can you go into Lynn's scope and go back to the beginning and see who she was actually scoping first?
Is she live now?
Yeah, I believe so. See who she started out scoping first, and that'll kind of answer.
You know how I can get it. You know I could get into the replay. Let's see.
Yeah, I figured you could.
Let's see if I can. Hold on.
Because if she's actually scoping us, then she was talking about us. I mean, that'll answer everything.
Let's see.
Me and my children in danger. Attorney Karen Turner with work.
She now switched to the let's see, sure.
What happened to me when Claude was putting my address? Look,
Val's in there now. Val's in there now. Oops, I fell into the wrong room.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
You're thirsty.
Been a therapist because. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck is her problem, but I'm not used to people calling my family. Can you just verify? Can you just clarify something for me?
okay? Because I'm arguing with people over something. And if I'm wrong, by all means. What? Okay, so
my title says a domestic terrorist. Materna is terrorizing me.
And what they said is when you were playing it, that me, Cropper, and was listening to Karen, and that's why her title said that.
I didn't say your name with it, lady. You need to. I've got a lot of tape of you, lady. Oh, you're running your. You need to hush.
So my point
She's
was
triggered.
to all of them was let's go back and forth from playing Karen to playing somebody who was live, and then they all came out and said that you were calling the people in there domestic terrorists. I said that's what I went over to you.
Then prove it, because I won. My title doesn't say that. My title says singular. If you go back,
I'm on your side.
I'm talking about the comments in their thing. I know they're hearing me.
But what I'm saying is, what they said was not what happened. And I know that because I know how you scope. You start off playing Karen. The title in the beam was "Let's Listen to a Domestic Terrorist." It was directed towards her. Whether it's right or wrong to call her that, that's not the issue right now. Okay, then.
Now let me tell you what it could have possibly been. I have my iPad over here.
Yeah.
We're listening to this old scope on a different device. They may have heard while this is playing me turning this volume up on the iPad to hear what y'all were saying.
Oh, gosh.
Right.
Oh my God, are we serious here? Don't go for it.
And they hear Cropper up there. Oh, she's calling all of us a domestic terrorist. And Cropper wants to come up there and ask me if I know the definition of the word "let's listen to a domestic terrorist."
No, that's
exactly.
Starting up shit.
Yeah.
And I only left. The only reason I went over there is because I saw in the comments that the stupid bitch was calling me dangerous. Well, let me tell you what. If you're going to call me dangerous, then yeah, I think you're a domestic terrorist.
And you have every right to say that.
You know that I live alone. Look, she knows I live alone too. She knows that I am the widow of an officer. My husband did work over 10 years.
Oh,
Lynn is talking shit about anytime Lynn is talking shit about anybody, you have the right to call Lynn a domestic terrorist. According to their theory.
Lynn's dangerous. I guess I'm going to be called domestic terrorist next. Lynn, you're dangerous.
And I didn't even get to hear that part because I was so aggravated that they were trying to spin.
I've had enough of the chin.
You were not talking about everybody. You were talking about one person, and it was Karen Materna.
You're exactly right.
And I'm going to go tell them.
And that's all I'm going to be talking about. And if she wants to stop this nonsense, I'll be glad to stop. But I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, stopping is not waking up and first thing in the morning, scoping, talking shit. Plain and simple, bottom line.
Listen, man. All I know is that
I want everybody to
listen.
That's part of the beauty of Trump. Do you think that Trump isolates any of these people? No, he puts them right out there. He gives them the podium and he lets them talk.
Yep.
He lets them work, and they generally hang themselves.
Yeah, Trump wakes up in the morning and rescope fucking somebody else talking shit. Come on. For 18 hours.
Is she just saying that she's like Trump? Did I get that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did Lynn just equate herself to Trump? I just want to know. Am I getting that right?
All of these abusive people. It's hard. And I don't care if Judy thinks I'm a terrorist. I don't
I could go correct them. And you know what? I knew.
But she also said I was a pedophile. She said that before she knew me, and I got that clip of Judy saying that about me. And that was before she realized that
oh my God.
Not an FBI agent, which makes me wonder. I wonder if she gave my name and information, and Jen was pretending like.
Boy, she's triggered, man.
She was only coming over to infiltrate our group, and that was when Judy made the comment that it wasn't them.
Somebody's paranoid.
Right, but it was us all along.
Right.
I mean, this is just insane.
Belle just agrees with her. Anything Lynn says, she agrees.
See,
I gotta say, long chin, Lynn. You get everything you fucking reap what you sow in life.
Yeah, you're an infiltrator now. Belle says, yeah. Right.
Made a phone call. I know.
You look him up. No, he was in the legislature for 16 years.
Oh, here we go again. Let's get the fucking violins out for Lynn.
Look it up. He's the most conservative that ever stood for office.
Conservative.
And she tried to make it sound like that he went to prison for 9 years for accepting a bribe. Are you kidding me? Who are these people?
I didn't know that one. Is that true? Did he go to jail for 9 years for accepting a bribe? I didn't know about this.
This isn't about you stirring up shit.
No, NJ's in there, stirring the shit pot.
Daisy's back. How are you in both places at once? I guess you left.
You didn't block
No,
me. I
she's here.
blocked you, Judy, you dumb fuck.
Oh, now she blocked you, Judy.
Yes, Allison. I see you with an exclamation. What?
Triggered because you blocked her.
That's terrible, man. Did you hear her call your dear friend a dumb fuck?
Listen,
Well, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Hear the apology. You guys were
Hold
wrong.
on now. Barker's getting the scope, so we don't know exactly what Lynn said just by going off of lying Lynn's word. I mean, you could agree with her all you want.
Then we'll wait. We'll wait.
You can agree with her all you want and say, yeah, right,
Okay.
right. What she said, but I'm not believing anything she says. I heard her lie so much even today in her scope earlier.
People accuse people. Listen to me. When people saw her title and we were up in the beam, they came in here and they said that she called everybody a beam. Now, are they going based off her title or based off what they said? Now they're saying
I don't
based
know.
off what she said. Well, that's the question, and nobody asked that question. Okay?
Hey, Daisy,
So
I got a question.
what's the answer, guys?
I don't know, but do you know when men get older, their ears get longer, and when women get older, their chin gets longer?
Stop. Well, listen, all I want to know, did you get that pump working? Are we still at 3.3 or did you get a 3.5?
Yeah, I'm
All right,
stuck.
so
I'm broken
He pumps it up to 3.3.
now what happened with Karen? She was crying? Huh?
Yeah, she was in here before.
Well,
Here, hold on. Rob's coming up. I think he's got something to say.
I got a headache already.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Rob, thanks for scoping today. I got a good laugh. Especially when Materna cried on the beam. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's
Rob,
not what we're talking about.
Especially when Materna cried on the beam. It was beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
So Don thinks it's beautiful when women cry on the beam now.
Well, I guess when you're being called a pervert and being all these things, that was his justification. Do I agree with it? No, I don't.
Well, he is.
But,
he is.
Okay. So, Cropper, I don't answer questions and won't be interrogated. Isn't that what Val said when I asked to define? Well, first of all, Cropper, we're going to go to the tape and we're going to go to the comments and what you asked me if I like to be called a domestic terrorist. The bottom line is she was not calling me a domestic terrorist if you went off of her title. Okay? Now, you could say that you heard it. Did you hear it? Or were you in here, Cropper? Or you going off of what other people were saying? That's how things get all screwed up.
I don't know. Lynn's suspect to me for everything, man. She's like that guy Jaws on. Remember.
Yeah, and Cincy B, that wasn't against Judy. That was against Jen. That was against Jen.
No, it wasn't. We were listening to it. It was against Judy because she said that Judy gave she went out and she's pretty sure that Judy
definitely stand corrected with that.
She said Judy probably gave all of that girl my information and she's infiltrating. That's what she said.
No, I thought she meant Jen, and I will definitely make sure that that's cleared up.
Oh. Yeah,
yes,
okay. Well, we got it on my scope anyways. If she wants to lie and say that's not what I said, she's fucking lying because we were playing it.
I'm telling you right now that if that's what she said, that's not what I meant to say. And if it came out that way, that's absolutely wrong.
Well, here's Judy coming up.
It was against Jen.
Judy could confirm exactly what Lynn said. Judy was in here. She heard it.
It was against Jen. And I'll do all this on a rescope with all the things if it came out wrong.
Call back in, Judy.
Or I'll go back in there and I'll interrupt her.
Call back in, Judy.
No, I didn't give her an alibi. You know, Crappa, you won't answer the question. Just answer the question, Crappa. Were you in there, the scope, or are you going by hearsay what somebody said in the comments? And just be honest, Crappa. Are you going by what you heard yourself, or are you going by what people said? Very important question.
Okay, hold on, Judy. I'll try to invite you.
I answer your question because I know what the word listen means. Listening could be by your voice, or listening can be listen to people in the comments. You know how many times people use that
phrase? Try it again, Judy. Try it again now. I X'd you out. It was spinning.
Crapper, you were trying to tell me that she was saying, let's listen to a domestic terrorist, and I was on the beam, and she was talking about me and the people on the beam. I know what you were going to say, Crapper. I know that.
Try it again, Judy. I X'd you out. It was spinning in there.
Should I drop down, maybe?
Well, no, stay up there because I think she wants to talk to you. Oh, okay. Hold on, Judy.
Her title, listen, her title says, let's listen to a domestic terrorist. A domestic terrorist. Let me look. I have my phone right here, and I will tell you exactly what her title says.
Oops. I hit the wrong one.
I can't even believe we're arguing about this. Let's listen to a real domestic terrorist. So my question to you, Crapper, was, did you go in there and hear that me and some Matt and everybody else's voices were being heard and came back here and said she's talking about us? Or like I thought, when she started her scope, she started off with Karen, and then she switched over to probably Matt.
Okay, listen. As far as this Jen infiltration bullshit, I didn't send Jen nowhere.
No, and I just said that
chick's on crack.
If she said that, I'll definitely know that was, you know.
But
yeah, there's no way.
You heard what she said though about you.
She said that who?
About you. What Lynn said that
Lynn and Judy were cool. I mean, not
look,
that they were
I tried
friends,
several times to be civil. No, I was never friends. I tried to be civil. I was attacked in her scopes all the time. When they talked about Karen, I left. But you know, I was over there today, and it was attacks on Matt.
And regardless, the title is wrong. I agree.
And you know, it was attacks on Matt. And I'm sorry, Don, in my opinion, is in love with you, and he's pissed as all hell that
and
Matt.
I told you, please don't say that, because that's how the next room is
right.
going to get started. And
right.
bullshit.
But I think it is. Yeah. Well, whatever his reason is, I think Don is a douche. He sits there and, you know, today in the beam, he said, I'm a liar, and it's noble of you to defend your friend Matt, but I'm a liar when I said I'm not going to denounce my friendship with Matt. He's just a two-faced, narcissistic, self-absorbed prick. That's my opinion.
I agree.
And, you know, he could say what he wants, but all he needs to do is bow to the Empress, because the Empress will always outrank the king.
Hey, Judy.
And Lynn, guess what, bitch? I tried to be civil. I tried several times to come over there. I don't really give a flying fuck what you think of me. I don't know you. And I did block your ass, bitch, but I unblocked you because you were running your fucking trap over here in Matt's video to start your shit over here on Karen. Now, you keep your shit over on your fucking own scopes. Don't come into other people's scopes starting your shit, just like you don't want people starting shit in your scopes. And that's what I got to say about that. And fuck you. I didn't send nobody over to you. If somebody needs to infiltrate you, they'll fucking do it. I came over as me. You don't like it? Too fucking bad. Bite my fat white ass, bitch.
Hey, Judy, that it? She left.
Who is Mary Mother, by the way?
I have no idea.
Matt, I'm not answering to people that I don't know by just fake screen names. I'm not doing that no more.
I'm not sure. Well, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either if I was you. Because there's a lot of them in your scope that fucking sit there and talk shit about me and give me death threats and
don't address it.
I mean,
listen, I've called Kathy Bailey a domestic terrorist. So have you, Matt. We've called the Turners domestic terrorists. Tell me we're wrong. We've never used that. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, I called the Turners domestic terrorists.
But we put domestic internet terrorists or whatever we put. But let's not all pretend here that we never use that fucking word. I mean,
Well, I did put internet when I said it.
yeah, we probably did.
Piazza's one too.
Yeah, yeah, that's another one who you called it about. But here we go. Let's I hate to stay on this crapper thing, but crapper, I was in here not why don't you come up and I'll let you speak, and then we could find out, where this
Yeah, to be
has.
fair though, Val, you did call out Karen when she didn't fucking, and Lynn was in here fucking tagging Karen nonstop. I seen her, and Karen
Yeah.
wasn't tagging Lynn at all. And then you
Okay,
said,
well, maybe when I came back in, that's the first comment I seen. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
"Oh, we were on the beam for a while." But
Well,
you,
listen.
you actually you did that to me too with Don Stakes in your scope.
Okay, put me in Periscope fucking timeout. All right. What do you want me to tell you? I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
really,
you
come on.
did, you did.
Listen.
Judy seen it. He was doing it for Judy at the same time. And you were like, "Matt, cut it out." I was like, "What? Cut it out?" Fucking talking all kinds of shit. I didn't even say anything for a long
Who?
time. Don in your scope one day, a few days ago.
Oh God. Listen, you guys gonna be happy? You want me to just not let Don in my scopes anymore? Is that gonna make everybody happy? Is that what everybody wants?
Before you
No.
blame me, make sure it's me. You know,
What
I
do
mean,
you mean it's you?
don't say, Matt, cut it out. You know, when I didn't even fucking start nothing, and this guy fucking
Listen,
running
I'm
his
waiting
mouth
for Crapper to call in to
all the time.
settle the score here. I don't want to do this anymore, guys. I'm getting a headache. This is really ridiculous. I mean, I'm looking for aspirin now.
I know you're letting these people fucking cause all this division. Fucking ridiculous. And I said that was going to happen right away. That's what fucking happened.
Yep, reminds me when they warned me about you and what kind of division would happen, right?
What's that?
Reminds me when people were warning me about you and division and what would happen and what happened.
No, it's actually a lot big difference.
Oh, come
I
on.
was one guy. I was one guy. I wasn't fucking. I didn't have a whole cult of people and shit.
Well, there's only two people that I speak of that Lynn and Don.
Oh no, Don's got his whole
This is
cult of people
ridiculous.
fucking threatening me, giving me
Ridiculous
death
now.
threats, and fucking telling me they're gonna call the police on me and all kinds of shit. He's got his whole cult saying this.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, it's different, Bill.
Kathy just.
Nope, nobody was fucking giving you death threats when you started talking to me. Nobody gave you death threats and fucking said they're calling the police on you.
Wait, what was that?
Nobody, when you started talking to me, you said it reminds you of when you started talking to me. Nobody was fucking giving you death threats and fucking saying, "Oh, I'm calling the police on you. You need a
No, they just started
5150."
sending stuff to my house and everything else. So, wait.
Okay, so they're giving you death threats and sending stuff to your
Listen,
house. It's the same thing.
listen. I'm tired of this with Karen, okay? And now all of a sudden, she wants to team up with Cropper and tag each other, right? Because they are, and I know you understand. No, you're ridiculous, Val, and blah 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 blah. I will always. Where is it? I gave them handled and have asked Val to stop her sick game, but she won't. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't even see what you're saying. I must have missed it. I wasn't even reading comments.
And who's saying that somebody's doxing Pam?
Oh gosh, now Lynn's fucking doxing Pam.
Well, why don't you call me on my bullshit on the beam, Cropper?
He's coming up.
Cropper.
He's
And
coming.
I'm not going to speak. I'm going to let him speak. I'm going to let him speak, and then I will say my piece.
Well, I don't answer questions and I won't be interrogated. But today, when you were playing your little scope thing and you had to play like old videos of mine, again, trying to start more bullshit. And then now you want to like sit there again when I'm in the conversation with Rob talking about fucking snow and when I lived in Schenectady, New York, and you want to talk about all the bullshit and make accusations and everything else and start bullshitting here. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what the fuck you've done. You've done nothing. Like, look, I'm not friends with Karen. You and Karen's issue is your and Karen's issue. The problem of it being is the fact that when you bring like some of my shit or whatever from the past into it, You complain about the Turners or anybody else or Matt or somebody else you may have a problem with time bringing old shit in, but yet you want to bring old shit in from months ago to try and cause more fucking
Let me
problems.
ask you which old shit about you I brought in. Let me ask you what was it? A
Well,
2-second clip of you, if it even was that long,
it
as I
would be
was
again.
scrolling.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
As I was scrolling
If you're
past, and there happened to be a picture of you, I said, "Oh, it was a meme or something." You know, it was a laugh, and I was
no, it was
deleting
about
these
the whole
things.
thing about my clips with when I had a problem with Karen.
No, it wasn't.
That's
No,
what
it
I'm
was
talking
not.
about.
My
Okay.
video's up. My video's up.
Okay. Okay.
Papa, if
Well.
somebody's telling you that my video is up, you could go listen
Okay.
to the whole damn thing.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
I
what?
didn't take it down.
I
well,
just
Okay,
like I
walked
said,
away. What?
let's get
I
back to the
missed it.
point. Do we still want to argue this domestic who she was intending to say to? Or we're gonna wait till somebody snakes the scope and
no,
we hear it?
I heard the alibi given. I heard it.
Right.
It's okay. I totally get it. We all sat here and listened to the alibi that you gave and
Okay.
explained for
So
you
here's my
explained
question.
for her. She didn't
Did
explain
you
it.
hear
You
her say
explained.
it?
Yeah,
Did
you,
you hear
you
her say it? Can you
We
answer
heard
that question?
you giving her an alibi and explaining to her
Right.
what you think she said, and she's like, "Yes, yes, absolutely, that's what I said."
you did
But
do that.
listen,
You should have asked
yes,
her
I
and let
did
her
do that.
answer.
But yes, I did do that. But you guys fail to remember that before that, I went in and I asked her, "Are you talking about me being a domestic terrorist?" Because people are saying over there in the comments that you're saying the people in the beam are in there. And I came to you to clarify that this. And she said, "No, what my title was
Mm,
about Karen and being a you know, a domestic thing." I
mm,
said, "Well, people is thinking that it's meant towards the people in the beam." And she said, "No, I came back to you guys. I told you guys that it wasn't good enough." Then I went back the second time. So my last question again, Cropper, did you hear her say domestic terrorist in the beam?
heard what was being played, and so that's what it is. Just okay.
So you
So again,
connected the two. Okay, all right.
you making a video today, like I said, where whether it's, you have Karen talking about me talking about Karen. These things are you're bringing old shit up for your good
Okay.
fucking buddy, the fucking tube steak. Okay, the skin flute.
But let's
You're
forget
bringing
about
that
that.
shit up,
We could
and you're
go. We can
bringing
talk
me.
about that
You're
after that.
bringing
Let's.
no, we're bringing me into it. So then I'm in the comment section with Robin. This scope while 33 and Matt were talking
You
and
said it three times
talking to
already.
him,
Three
and what
times
you do
already.
is you go, "Oh my God, talk about the drama." And all I was doing was having a conversation with Rob, not even concerning what 33 and Matt were speaking about. None
Well,
of it to begin. So what
I'm
you did,
sorry.
Val, is
I
you
didn't know
came in
people go
here
into
to start
people's.
shit with me. You started
Yeah.
shit with me today. I didn't
Listen.
start shit with you.
Okay. I didn't know that people go into other people's scopes just to go to. I mean, I like the comments. Believe me, most of the times I put a comment, I say I'm here just for the comments, but I'm also listening. But so then it's my bad to say that you were in there. You weren't listening to the people up on the beam, the broadcasters. You were just in there to have a conversation. So, I was wrong about that. Let's move on, Cropper. Now with the next part about this thing, I will give you the benefit of the doubt that it probably did appear when you saw the title in the scope that said that want to hear a domestic terrorist, and now when you hear me, Matt, or you talking up there,
It was you, Matt, and
of
33.
course you're gonna believe. Well, whoever, of course you're gonna believe the title was going with the people what is in the beam, and I could see how that
Okay.
could have went
Well,
that way.
So then
I
But
guess
why
it
that's
are
goes
why.
back to who really if she started her scope about my scope, or if she started playing Karen's scope.
That's what we're gonna find out.
Because if she started with mine, then she lied.
And
Flat
then
out lied.
you know what? You put me in Periscope jail, and you say, Valerie, you have zero credibility, and you know what? Keep your mouth shut. How about that?
I don't
well,
know if she did or not. I'm just saying
my
if
biggest
she
thing
did.
is today, do a scope, me about Karen, Karen about me, to bring up when your guys' bullshit. So that right there, again, is fucking
You
over
said
with
that
and
5
done.
times now.
Over with and done with, and it's going to try to cause more bullshit. And then the first
Listen,
thing you do is you come in here at me when I'm having a conversation with Rob. You have started your shit with me today, Val. I haven't said a
okay.
damn word about you today,
Cropper,
Val. And last night I was trying to fucking make it like making a
Cropper.
suggestion, and I told you if you don't want to do it, then block, or she block you, and you want to talk shit. That's you.
Well, what you were talking about was everybody stopping it, and then Matt was having 33 up there,
Okay.
and just like the same thing, I assumed that you were in there for, You know, but
Matt,
now I know you were in there for conversations about other
Matt,
things. Now I
last
know.
night
So,
didn't I
you know,
say that? Didn't I say that if some
Robert,
people
this is
both
ridiculous.
didn't I say
Stop
last
it.
night, Matt, that if both parties want to do it, they can. If one doesn't, they can block the other. At what point did I make sure everybody had to do
Let's
anything?
talk about something else.
Did I
Listen,
say
you
anybody had
know,
to do it?
you want to fight. We don't want to fight. You
No,
know
I'm
me and
not.
you
I'm
don't
asking
want
a
to fight.
question. You were wanting to
So,
bring it up, Val, so I want clarification.
okay,
Yeah,
Did I say
say
everybody
it
has to
again.
do anything?
no, you didn't say that.
Okay. And I said if anybody has, both people have to want to do it, and if one doesn't, the other person, you can block that person and ignore them talking shit. Is that or
Yes,
not what I said?
yes, yes, you
Yeah.
Okay,
did.
so how the
Yes,
fuck is that saying everybody has to do something?
it's not. It's not saying
But you
everybody
just
has to
said
do
that's
it.
what I was doing.
Well, actually, I was reading. No, I was reading the comments, but you know what I meant, Cropper. Okay, listen.
You have plenty of experience and stuff. I figure I'm taking you at your word. What you say is what you mean, right? So that's what you said. That's how I took it. Is
Well,
that's what you
Cropper,
meant?
just like when you just said when we went over the
Mm.
whole thing about what did you moan?
No, I'm looking at my son playing Madden.
Oh, you went, you did say yesterday the drama has to stop and everybody should
Mhm.
stop it and this, that, the other thing. And yes, I should block Karen and this one should block. You're going on with your life. You're not going to be in it. And then when I saw you in there, first of all, if you look at the comment, the way I did it, I put the little face and it was a sarcastic fucking remark. And it wasn't anything to fucking start a war like this that
Well,
we're
I
going
didn't
back
at
and
that
forth
point.
about.
I didn't say anything about your thing until you came up into the beam with when I
But do
was up here
you
talking.
realize how comments can be so misconstrued? Do you not see that? Do we not
Well, it was
realize that
not hard to
even with,
misconstrue, Valerie. When I come up on here, and after that, I was having the conversation, then you're sitting there talking about me. Up in the thing here, talking about me being in the no drama. And there was no drama. We're talking about the fact that Rob is up by
well,
Cleveland getting
but there was
snow,
there
and
was
I was
tons of
talking about
drama
the
go.
nor'easters that I
Listen,
remember.
there was tons of drama going in the beam because 33 was in there talking about the stuff that 33 talks about all the time.
Right. But was I talking to 33 and Matt, or was I talking to Rob about something completely like not to do with what they're talking about?
I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what you were talking about, but you
But
know what
yet you
I
made the comment. You didn't know, but you made the comment,
Yeah, you damn
and
right. I made the comment.
that's not going
I
to cause
made the
problems.
comment. I made the comment. Listen, I didn't tell you you went and go kill somebody. I made the comment with a little face. I said, people that say they don't want to be in drama. Well, look who's here. I mean, come
And,
on. That's
yeah,
starting
look who
drama.
is
Come
here
on.
not being in drama. But look who
Oh
brought the
my
drama to start the drama, Val.
God.
Not me. Wasn't me, Val.
Okay. Well, let's get the tape about the assumptions that you made
Let's forget
that I
everything else
gave you
leading
the
up to that you've done all day long, and then come at me, and then we'll go
no,
skip that, right?
let's not forget that. Listen,
Well,
matter of fact,
no, I mean we're going to skip
my
it. We're just going to the next thing.
listen,
Lynn came over
my
here.
scope is on.
Lynn came
My
over
scope
here and
is
was
up.
starting shit in the comments, and Karen didn't even respond to her once, Val. Not once. I was in the
Yeah.
comments watching
True.
after that point.
I said
She
that
didn't. She
before.
was even saying, "I'm not going to respond to her. It's driving her nuts." And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Nothing was said to her. Nothing.
My scope is on from today. My whole scope is on from today, so
I'm
you could
talking
listen
about
to it
this
and
scope
where the
right
part
here.
that you said.
Did you not?
Okay,
You
but
just
I'm
said you
talking
wanted to
about
forget all that.
that
You didn't
now.
say let's forget about that. Let's go to the next thing. So that's what I went to the next thing like you requested. Now we're going back to the
Yeah,
beginning
but
again.
you know what? I'm not gonna really like
Jesus
Karen's been
Christ.
coming at me for the last couple of days, and you know what? We'll go back to all the comments, and I believe that there was something that Karen also said. Well, that's why Val believes in Don Steaks or something like that, and then I chimed in. Yeah, look at them too, and now and that's when I said that. So there was a reason for me to say it. I just didn't come out and just say it, Cropper.
The fact is though that Lynn woke up today and she said she wants to stop, but she woke up today and the first thing she did, she started scoping, talking shit about her, and then she even came in here. Karen ignored her, and
And she's
she was
probably
mad.
going to do that until she goes to court. And that's her right to do it. That's what she wants to do. She said she's getting served. You know what? Well, then she wants to put it out there. That's
Well,
her,
Lynn did come in
that's what
here,
she wants to do.
so she did get attention that she left.
Or
And I've
maybe
never
she
had a problem with Lynn. So that's, I mean, it's not like I have
or
a beef
maybe
that I'm trying to go after
maybe
her.
she came in to grab the link and maybe she stayed a little
Oh
bit.
no,
She was
I
in
no,
the
don't
she
know.
had a
comments,
lot of
Val.
comments,
All
Val.
right,
A lot of
listen.
comments.
Maybe she stayed for a little bit to start shit. I don't know. I don't talk
Yeah,
for her. I
but
don't
she did.
speak for her.
She did. I mean, I watched it. I didn't even say anything. That's why I said, "Oh, just let her go," because she kept on doing it. I mean, it's typical Lynn. That's what she does. That's why I said let her go, because I just wanted to show everybody that.
Listen, Queen Right Hook. There is no division. There is no division. I don't know who you think the division is towards.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bounce, but yeah. For the last thing, real quick, Val, is I'm not your friend. I don't give a fuck what scope you do and don't go into.
Okay,
So
you just said you're not my
has
friend.
nothing.
Okay, no problem. You're not my friend. I got that
We,
clear. Okay.
we've never look all the shit that you came at me when I agreed to fucking a truce.
No problem. This way I heard it. I wanted to hear it, so no problem.
Well, all you had to do is ask me. I told you. I mean, I don't care what scope
Listen,
you
I
go into.
respect it. I respect the honesty. I know.
Well, good.
So you have a good night. Okay, and Matt, you have a good night too, because I actually have a headache from this. This
Yeah.
is absolutely fucking ridiculous. All
Yeah.
this over
Well,
over people that over something.
you know,
Listen. Stop with the fucking Karen. Karen could
I,
have made this right.
I,
Everybody,
I could,
stop
I
making
could say
Karen
this
this.
though right now. I
Stop
could say
making
this
the
right now.
Karen this victim.
Maybe Karen
She
and
fucking
Lynn should wake up tomorrow and don't say anything about them, each other, and maybe everything could end. I mean,
right.
right?
Then we could be talking about something else.
Exactly. So, if you're listening, don't start a smoke in the morning and talking shit, because that's starting it for the day. Just
See now, Karen, like she wants to tag Queen Right Hook. Ask her. Ask her what? Ask her. Ask her. You could ask me.
I don't
I
know
see.
what's
I'm looking
going
at the
on.
comments right now.
Ask what? Ask her what?
Queen Right Hook asked her what to ask, and she didn't say it.
Go back in the comments and see what she's talking about. Every time I try to scroll back up, it almost hangs up.
All I know is that this was like a real fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah, I just came on here to scope to talk a little shit about the Turners, and that's what it turned into.
Yeah, because I'm being fucking attacked, and I can't defend myself because everybody thinks that I'm fucking team Don Stakes, and I mean, if anybody should be upset, it should be you. And me and you spoke about that, and it seems like that's not good enough for some people. My loyalty.
I could say this. I'll never be Team Don Stakes. He's too weak.
I know you won't,
I
don't expect you to.
He's a beta cuck. I'd never be with a weak person like that that can't even speak up.
But I don't expect the people that I've been, we've been scoping together for a while, if they, well, it could be because they've seen so many people flip-flop and who's friends with who one day, who's friends with the other one day, and the backstabbing and everything else. But the loyal people that are my friends and my true friends, they know that I'm not like that. They do.
Well, Val, there is a lot of flip-floppers over in Lynn's that you'd be pretty friendly with.
I'm not talking about Lynn's. I'm talking about all people.
No, I know. I'm just saying there's a lot of flip-floppers
and
over
when
there.
you think about it, like how many people really are there? When you think about it, I stand alone. I mean,
yeah, I'm talking about the
who do I
flip-floppers.
stand with?
I'm talking about the flip-floppers.
I mean, of course, Judy I like. I mean, I like a lot of people. I mean,
I'm talking about the flip-floppers over in Lynn's that are from Facebook that are flip-floppers that you know of that you do,
Who's from Facebook that's over there besides Tamara? Who's over there besides Tamara from Facebook?
Well, Lips, you were being cool with
Lips. Yeah, Lips.
There's a bunch
NJ.
of them. Well, not that you're being cool with NJ now, but or even Lips either. Lips is fucking retarded. I mean,
well, Lips wouldn't go into Lynn's scope until NJ came in. But you know what? I have to tell you, when I went into Lynn's beam, I said, yeah, she doxed my address. I don't even know what she's doing in here, or something like that. And she said, you know what? You're right. I don't know what she is doing in here. And she was the one reporting back, saying, Judy's saying this one's saying that, this one's saying this.
Who Lips was?
Who the heck is Melissa?
Well, Lynn's
Wait,
going to
who's
agree with you
Melissa?
because Lynn's going to agree with you no matter what, unless you finally
That's
realize
not true.
that Don Stakes is full of shit, and then she'll
But
then
who is Melissa was in Beam?
Lynn feels like she needs you. That's what it is.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, Medusa.
She needs you
Medusa's
because
in the Beam. Let me put it on. Are they rescoping Matt?
Medusa's in the beam. Yeah, figures.
Oh no, Medusa's all by herself. She's doing her own little scope. Hi, Mandy.
Oh, Medusa was in the beam. It says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they let. Yeah, that's a good point. They do let Imento stay there and dox people. That's kind of fucked up, Lynn.
Hello. Happy Valentine's Day.
No, she's listening to Karen. I mean, unless this is old. You know what? This could be what she started at. I may have my answer for Cropper.
You're at the beginning.
You know when you just scroll like across the screen and it shows you a little bit of it?
Yeah.
Does that necessarily start at the beginning?
No.
Oh. Because it says 12 seconds.
I don't know.
This might be where it starts. And it only says 15 people into it.
What are you on the
Alicia's
link
here.
right now?
Oh, shoot. I didn't. Oh. I just. I'm on like the main screen where you scroll down and you see all the people that are scoping.
Yeah, somebody
And
shared
it says.
it.
No, well, no, it's just because I follow Lynn. So
I know,
it
but did
says.
somebody share it? Because that's usually when you click on it and then it goes into that point where they shared it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it says 0, 2 dots, and 12.
I don't know. I'd have to see it, I guess.
Uh-oh, we got a missing person. She lost Bailey.
Sorry, I'm not good at this. Yeah, I know. I found out a few days ago.
No, she's scoping Karen now.
And questioned her.
Well, I'm sure she'll be scoping this scope tomorrow 5 times. I just heard myself.
You know what's on?
What?
I think somebody is watching.
How'd I just hear myself? She must be scoping us.
See? Wait a minute. Let's listen to a real domestic terrorist. This woman is targeting me, comma, my. That's what her whole title was. So you know what? I guess I do. I guess some people do owe me a little bit of an apology. I mean, I admit when I was wrong, but other people won't.
Targeting who? Who did she all name off? Targeting me? Who?
It says, let's listen to a real domestic terrorist. And then she has like a bomb, not a bomb, but like that fire thing.
Yeah.
And it says, this woman is targeting me, comma, my. And then it must say friends because I didn't open it up. I'll open it up. My family, my kids, my business. Stop spinning. I don't know if that was the second scope, though. She could have restarted, you know?
All right. I have no idea.
No, it's over. It's over. All I know is that Crop is not my friend.
Oh, can you go to the beginning now? It's over? Start at the beginning.
Well, let me see if she has anything else up. I think she just rescoped. I think she just restarted. Maybe something happened. Let me see. She only has the one up, and that's the one that she's doing now. And it's been going for.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this one starts with hello, happy Valentine's Day. So there might have been a scope before that. That's gone. So if somebody snagged it.
I don't know why she takes them down.
But I'm getting a sore throat.
You know, she takes them down. What's the point of rescoping them?
Yeah, proper said something's 12 seconds in, but I don't know if that's the original scope that we were fucking arguing over. You know?
I have no idea. I haven't seen any of that. All I did was see what was in the comments.
I think we've all lost our minds. I know I did, so that's my excuse. You people seem to make that, well, I actually excuse people for it, but I definitely lost my mind. I've had it. These Perry streets are dangerous. Kathy's right.
Right. Especially when you get death.
So let's change this. If Crap is still here, so I can't say this because he's gonna think I'm starting drama. I was gonna say let's change the subject. So what's going on with Tina?
She actually. Did you see her scope she did yesterday morning?
No.
Oh, you were in the title.
She has me blocked.
Oh, she did 2 scopes with about you talking shit.
Oh, did anybody play them?
Look it up. Look it up on Periscope TV.
Yeah, but I can't get Periscope TV unless she's live.
All right, yeah, you can.
How?
Look up her ad name.
Okay, here it is. 3 hours ago. Actually, I may not be wrong. The one that says Val, where you asked where is Piazza? Well, here, that one.
Yeah, it's from yesterday.
Daisy, where are you? Are you listening to Bucka?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
one?
them two. Them two. I listened to them earlier.
Hey guys. Daisy.
Hi.
Where are you?
How are you?
Daisy. Where you at?
Right here. Somebody to get Tina.
Stop. Sorry, guys. Didn't you just hear Barker talking about children molesting their siblings?
Did I?
Where are you, Daisy?
I'm right here.
Look, this is a day after the Turners fucking said that shit.
How do you not, Daisy? Again, Barker's sick obsession with children and sexual things.
Oh my God.
Barker.
She's fucking nuts.
Barker, you sexual deviant, you. Is she